Sometimes you want something fancy, sometimes you want something affordable, and sometimes you just need something tasty. Located in Plymouth, Massachusetts, The Tasty is a casual restaurant serving an eclectic menu of creative appetizers and entrees. Set in this cozy spot on Court Street, the vibe is casual with a fun bar serving craft cocktails and an intimate dining space complete with a fireplace and dim lighting.
We wanted people to feel comfortable and warm. It's modern, but it's also like being in your living room at the same time.
The name of the restaurant came rather naturally to owners Nina and Mike Peters when they were coming up with the concept.
My husband likes to say it best describes what we do.
You know, we try out recipes, constantly be saying, man, that's tasty, and we kind of said, that's kind of describe everything we do here. We think everything's tasty.
And you'll never get bored of the menu because it changes every day.
When Nina and I opened the restaurant, we said we want to kind of cook the way we do at home, and when we're at home, we don't eat the same thing every day.
So if you're there for lunch, you could try Asian-inspired dishes like the beer-braised chicken ramen served with pickled vegetables and a soft egg, or the satisfying soba noodle salad tossed in a flavorful sesame tamari dressing.
The dressing is sesame and sweetness and soy. It's a great summer dish.
The roasted lamb sandwich is a must-order because it's served on house-made pita.
It's so fresh and so pillowy. No matter what you put on this pita, it's a home run.
And if you like pastrami, you're gonna want to sink your teeth into the Tasty's rendition because Mike makes it in-house and he's extremely particular about the recipe.
It's a bit of an obsession.
It's kind of like harks back to like the old delicatessen pastrami's where they're cut a little bit thicker and they just fall right apart.
It's a home-smoked pastrami with a house-made pickle, a nice potato roll, a whole grain mustard, and Swiss cheese. A lot of people say it's the best pastrami they've ever had.
That same pastrami can also be found on the Tasty's brunch menu, which is served Sunday mornings, which is Nina's personal favorite shift.
I love it. It's one of my favorite shifts. Nobody gets out of bed to have a bad time. Everybody gets out of bed to come here, have cocktails, listen to great music, eat great food. I love it.
And this is when you'll find a gluttonous dish known only as the baked French.
It's basically a thick-cut baguette that is soaked overnight in a vanilla custard and then baked with a streusel topping. So it's sweet, it's also a little savory. It's topped with fresh whipped cream and fresh cut strawberries, a little maple syrup, toasted almonds. It's so good. It's my daughter's favorite.
As the day goes on, the dishes at the Tasty become even more elevated. So during dinner, you can find fancy meals like pesto ricotta ravioli topped with a lemon cream and walnuts, and a burrata salad served with house-made crackers to create the perfect bite.
Little schmear of this, a little hunk of that, and pop it in your mouth. It's a perfect bite.
From there, you can try steaks like their house-butchered sirloin.
It's a New York sirloin and it's real thick cut and cooked that perfectly. Right now we're doing a butternut gratin with it and some beautiful sauteed broccoli florets. Cook the steak to temp, slice it down the middle, open it up and present it on the table. It looks just beautiful.
Or opt for seafood, which is always on point since they're located just a few blocks from the Atlantic. There's a beautiful cod served over cured lemon fennel risotto with pea shoots and crispy ham, or Nina's favorite, the seared salmon.
Salmon's one of my favorites. Seared crispy, super tender in the middle, but the edges, they've got that caramelization that's absolutely delicious. You have the everything spiced potatoes. You get the flavoring from your favorite bagel. And then the horseradish cream is ridiculous. I would eat it on pretty much anything. It's so good.
And just as good, if not better, is Nina's mom's cheesecake.
The cheesecake is insane. My mom makes it. She has perfected this recipe over the years. It's the best cheesecake we've had, and I'm from New York.
And even though the menu may change every day, no matter what you order, Mike and Nina guarantee it's bound to be tasty when you eat here.